I'm sorry I can't help you, Greenie, but if there's anything else I can do for you, anything legal...
Jody, please. You're my only hope. Yes, hacking into an email account is technically illegal, but who's to know?
Well, I wish I could, but I've learned that it's important to know when to say no and to stick to it.
This emailer is invading my computer.
I get spammed all the time. Just delete his messages.
You're kidding, right? Come on, Joni. Are you going to help me or not?
What's up, Greenlee?
Well, I was trying to get Joni to help me find this guy who's been emailing me, but she won't do it.
Well, I'm sure Joni has her reasons. I'm sure they're good ones.
How would you know that? You don't even know her.
Oh, but I do.
What makes you think you know me?
Know you? Honey, I used to be you.
Please, Liza, you couldn't be anything like this little know-it-all.
I'm sure I'm nothing like you, Mrs. Chandler.
You have the answers for everything. You hide behind what's right and wrong. You use the truth to get what you want. Are you following me?
No.
I'm sure you had very good reasons why you thought that JR needed to know that his brother kissed Lori. But besides making everyone miserable, what exactly did you get out of it?
In case you haven't noticed, JR doesn't need my help to be miserable. I mean, he's got a lot going for him, and he just thinks the rules don't apply to him, and why should he? I mean, he knows that no matter what he does, someone will buy his happiness or his future for him.
JR isn't going to turn to you.
Like you know.
I know people don't like backstabbers, Joni.
Look, Greenie, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I hope you find someone who will. Bye.
Thank God I was nothing like Joni. I couldn't connect with that girl. The only person I ever did connect with was Leo. I don't know if I'll ever connect with anyone again. That's why
it's so important that you find this emailer.
I know it's a long shot, but he seems to know me. Or at least he knows what I want to hear.
All right. Let this play itself out. Don't play with fate or destiny or whatever it is. This mystery man, he's not ready to see you. And maybe you're not ready either.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Anyway, I've been wasting too much time on this. We've got a company to run. It's the page behind.
Okay.
Cell phone battery died.
Hi.
Guys, hi. Any phone calls for me?
No, Michael didn't call.
I should check my machine.
Well, this is great work. You did an impressive job. And don't worry, you'll find your emailer when the time is right. Stop thinking about it.
I will. I have. It's over.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to make copies for everyone.
Hi, this is Greenie Dupre. Yeah, hi. That computer expert you sent over didn't work out. Is there someone else you could recommend? Thank you.
There you are. Oh, hi. Are you Mrs. Gray?
She used to be, but right now she's just a very close friend of the family. Maureen, this is Joni, the new babysitter.
Hi, Joni.
Joni, anytime Maureen wants to drop on by is fine, okay?
Sure.
Come on in.
Okay. So, goodbye then, for now.
Bye.
Did she just slap me?
It is your fault. Your fault that Jake slept with that woman.
Jake had an affair? It's my fault.
Don't do this.
You forced me to be with Andrew all night. I begged you to let me stay with Jake.
This party wasn't about fun and games.
Oh, that is so not it. You're jealous of me because I had someone to go home to. You all were jealous of me. Well, I hope you're happy now, because now I don't. If it weren't for you, I would still be engaged and Jake would still be here.
What happened?
He's gone. Jake had an affair and he's gone.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Canary. I'm sorry.
You slapped me too.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Andy, it's okay.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Okay. It's okay, you'll get through it.
Yes.
Will I? Will I get through it?
Yeah.
Will we all ever really be happy
Yeah,
here?
we don't know how or when, but we will. We'll be happy. Where are your suitcases?
What are you doing?
I'm getting you out of this loft. You can move into the gatehouse with Colby and me.
No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere.
Does it say to come in?
Mia.
If Jake ever comes back, he stays with you.
Look, I understand. You got every right to be furious.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a heap. Now take your other stuff and get out.
Mia, Tad didn't do anything.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. He just stood by and watched while his brother cheated on me. He probably congratulated him on being a chip off the Tad the Cad block and then advised him on the finer points of womanizing.
You're wrong
Oh,
about almost everything.
you see? I told you.
I told Jake that Allison was nothing but trouble.
Oh, really? Really? Was that before or after you told him to keep his affair a secret?
Guilty as charged. I just didn't think that one stupid mistake should destroy everything that you and Jake had.
We had nothing!
How can you say that? Mia, he adored you. He wanted to have a life with you.
Oh, I see. That's why he slept with Allison. Okay.
Jump in anytime you want. Well, you're not going to stand there and let your sister think that Jake didn't love her.
So you knew?
Of course, Ted knew Jake cheated on me. Martin then get off on deception.
No, we don't. Anything I can do to make this easier for you?
Yeah. Explain to me why Jake seduced this woman and then just completely ditched me.
Actually, Allison seduced him. Just no excuse.
Good save.
Look, you still haven't answered my question.
Okay. Fair enough. After talking to Jake, I'd say that things started to go south when you went to work for Fusion.
What? Oh, please. Please, Jake worked way more hours than I ever did.
It's not supposed to be a competition.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. I have no idea why my brother left. The only person that does is Jake. For what it's worth, I am very, very sorry that he didn't have the courage to tell you.
I need more trash bags.
You want me to come with you?
No. I'd like to get used to being on my own.
That went really well, don't you think? I'd call my mission of mercy an absolute success.
I'd call you a two-faced liar.
Wait just a second. Before you start in on me, I want you to know something.
I'm not
I
talking
did everything
about
I
what
could
you
to...
did to my sister. I'm talking about what you did to me. Supposed to be my best friend. You couldn't tell me that your brother was cheating on my sister?
No, you had enough to deal with.
Oh, I see. So if a woman is busy, that's reason enough to keep her in the dark or cheat on her. Was that what Jake was thinking?
No, I'm assuming Jake was thinking he ought to be more important to Mia than just another notation in her
Didn't
date
Jake
book.
understand that Mia had this wonderful opportunity to find herself, this great job?
So she gets to be selfish.
I think that Jake could understand that Mia was trying to make him proud of her.
By brushing up against some lipstick tycoon? I was there. I saw what happened, and I wouldn't exactly call it marriage friendly.
Oh, I see. And you've never flirted with a professional contact?
No, not like that. I don't have the equipment. The fact is, she ignored her fiancé all night long.
And that gave him the excuse to do what he did with his employee in the closet.
Oh, you got me there. Oh, yeah, Jake had...
What, needs?
I wasn't going to say that.
Yes, you were. You were thinking it. Don't deny it. You are such a man.
Oh, come on. This is the part where you're going to nail me, incriminate me just because, you know, the species happens to be hardwired to ensure biodiversity.
Oh, come on. Adultery isn't caused by biology, it's caused by men.
Oh, don't even think about handing me that
Men want to run away from their problems by grabbing any woman they can find and dragging her to bed.
Whom do you think you are talking to? I know of a woman who's turned escaping through sex into an art form, and I'm looking at her. A lounge here and listen to you tear up the entire male sex for screwing around when you personally done more for women's liberation in that area than any other human being I know.
Fine. Men and women are both equally capable of cheating.
Damn right. So I guess nobody can keep their skivvies on.
There are different reasons for why they take them off.
What?
It's one thing if you need comfort.
Oh, and it's another thing if you need passion, excitement, a little attention?
Everybody has their reason, Tad. Adam had his, I had mine.
And Jake had his.
Yeah, and why couldn't he be honest with her? Why did he run away?
Liza, I had no idea that Jake was going to take off. And you're right. He shouldn't have. He should have tried to work things out. I even told him that the affair might be helpful for his relationship.
What?
Yeah, a little perspective.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell my marriage counselor this. You really need to see somebody.
Why?
Because you think that sexual attraction is some sort of involuntary response.
Absolutely. I'd say it's a pretty short hop from there to our basic primal instincts.
It's so self-indulgent and so adolescent.
Just out of curiosity, is this entire conversation kind of a veiled innuendo in terms of what happened between you and me?
You are an egomaniac. Why would I bring up our sordid past?
Why did you?
You wish. How did a discussion about Mia and Jake become about you and me?
Because what happened between you and me happens to be the subtext of everything we ever say to one another.
Get over yourself.
I will if you will.
I got over you when I was a teenager.
I seem to remember differently.
I finally grew up. Why don't you give it a try?
Ooh. Meaning what?
Meaning that every time I have an encounter with the opposite sex, I don't hope that there's going to be a trail of clothes on the floor.
Look, whether you like it or not, you can't always control sexual attraction.
That's the lamest excuse.
No, it's the truth.
Does rationalizing make it the truth?
Does denial negate it?
I try to keep life being a decent, responsible adult.
It's fine. You knock yourself out. I'll stick with being base and honest.
You're a lech.
You are a phony.
Tramp.
You bet your ass.
It's not just my mother-in-law, Doctor. It's my wife. It's all women.
They scare you. Now, where do you think that fear comes from?
They make me feel powerless, pushed around.
You, out.
Liza, you're early.
Well, it couldn't wait. You're still here? Please, would you come on? I need her.
Is this part of my therapy?
Well, next week we'll talk about how it made you feel. Just wait for me out in the hall, okay? You really should pick on someone your own size.
Oh, well, just couldn't wait.
Well,
I needed your help.
what's the problem?
I've trashed my life. Again.
Liza,
crashing someone else's therapy session is a no-no.
Yeah, well, this is an emergency.
Well, you don't want to wait for Adam?
No, I don't even want him to know about this.
This what?
I don't even really feel like I can talk about it.
Okay, so here, write it down.
Can't believe I'm writing this down. My mother always told me count to 10 before I did anything. I didn't even listen.
You killed a man.
No, I kissed a man. I kissed a man, not my husband.
Oh, well, that's nothing to write a Greek tragedy about. Now, if you kissed your mother...
No, Mrs. Strada, I have a very long and complicated history with this man. This is not a man that I should have kissed.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to bed with him?
What?
Did you and Mr. Wrong hit the sheets?
Of course not.
Why not?
Hello, I'm married.
That didn't keep you out of an extramarital lip lock.
I know that was wrong. That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Why? So I could judge you, scold you, slap you on the wrist, and tell you to go and sin no more?
Yes. Well, no. I don't know. I guess I just need to find out why I did what I did.
Okay, well, we're on your dime. Why do you think you kissed him?
I don't know.
Who is this irresistible guy you share a long and complicated history with?
I didn't say he was irresistible.
Stop stalling. Answer the question.
Tad Martin.
Tad Martin? I met him at the fusion party, right? Oh, he is a real cutie pie.
Yeah, I have had a very long history with him that dates all the way back to high school.
Mm-hmm.
We've always had a connection, you know, some sort of spark. And I thought the spark was gone. I mean...
Mm-hmm. Well, something rekindled it. Any idea what it was? Your problems with your husband, maybe?
Maybe. Tad and Adam are so different.
In what ways? Now be specific.
Tad is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And he's vulnerable, and he has this funny flip side of sense of humor that kind of keeps you at a distance until he trusts you, and then, you know, when he lets you in...
Go on.
Well, he's just sort of fun, and he's crazy and wild, and it just makes him unpredictable, which is exciting as a friend and as a lover.
He sounds wonderful.
He is.
So, why aren't you married to Tad instead of Adam?
Tad and I...
Stop thinking. Feel your way through.
Tad and I are best friends.
Tad, not your husband.
Tad and I, we have a history. I mean, I talk to him about anything. He's...
Your best friend.
Right. He's been through the best of times and the worst of times with me.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health.
Wait a second. Those are wedding vows.
Sounds to me like you're more married to Tad than you are to Adam.
Tad is not a husband. He's fun and spontaneous.
And he knows how to boogie.
What?
He leads with his hips. Lots of eye contact. And what woman with an intact libido could resist that crooked smile?
Yeah, well, you know, I could.
But you didn't. You lunged for his lips, which makes me wonder, did kissing Tad Martin have anything to do with me?
What?
You saw Tad shaking it up with me on the dance floor. Then, after years of being just friends, you plan a wet one on him. Whew, I'm tired. You connect the dots.
This is my therapy session, and you want to make it all about you? Well, you know what? If you want to have some sort of a fling or a relationship with Tad Martin, you go right ahead. But you know what? Don't come crying to me when you end up on your own hammock.
Breakthrough.
What?
Liza, you're jealous. It's clear you have residual feelings for Tad that you need to explore.
You know what? You need to have your head examined.
Huh. Now who's making it about me? We were talking about Tad.
You know what? I don't want to talk about Tad anymore.
Liza, what's missing from your marriage?
Nothing.
Nothing? So then what's this all about? What have we been working toward?
I don't know. You know what? Maybe all of this has been one big, huge waste of time.
Why are you shutting down?
Because, you know, maybe it was that comment that you made about me being jealous. Maybe I just don't want to talk about Tad anymore.
Why not? What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
Really? Look at yourself, Liza. You're in the grip of a passion you can't control over a man who's not your husband. Now, what does that tell you?
Oh, I don't know.
Does it mean that Tad awakens a passion in you that Adam can't? Does it mean that Tad gives you something that Adam doesn't?
You know what? Yeah. Tad gives me something that Adam doesn't. Are you satisfied?
Yes. But you're not.
I can't believe I said that.
But you did.
Well, I take it back. Adam deserves better. He gives me more than Tad ever could.
For instance?
I have never met anyone who loves his children more than Adam does, even though he can sometimes drive his son a little crazy.
Go on.
He's an incredible businessman, even though he's a little cutthroat.
Yes?
He loves me. He loves me. Even though he doesn't always show me.
And do you love him?
Yes, of course I do.
You answer that kind of fast.
Well, because I know the answer.
Are you so sure?
What do I have to do to convince you that I love my husband?
Well, for starters, you could stop kissing other guys.
Well, that was a mistake. Doesn't mean I don't love Adam.
So, are you going to tell him about the kiss?
Mrs. Strada. Liza, let's get to work. I want to make our marriage the epic union that I know it can be.
Is this something you want to tell me, Liza?
It's not important, really.
Well, I think it is. Mrs. Strada thinks it is.
You've never listened to her before. Suddenly you're going to listen to her? Is that it?
Oh, come on. I'm trying here. The least you can do is meet me halfway.
You know, I don't want to go to the dinner tonight.
You mean the charity benefit?
Yes.
Well, but we planned it weeks ago. We can't just back out.
Why not? Why can't we?
Well, because it's an important event.
Well, I don't want to go. If I have to sit at dinner one more night with the Borringtons and the stodgy hems, you know, I'm going to pull all of my hair out, and then I'm going to come after you.
When do I get to choose our date?
Oh, please. That's your idea of a date.
Well, I went with you last night to that fusion party, dreadful fusion party.
Don't tell me you didn't have a good time.
You gotta be kidding. It was like being trapped in one of those obnoxious music videos with a bling, blong, bang, bang, bling.
You know what? It's bling, bling, and it wouldn't hurt you to loosen up every now and then.
Oh, now it's about me. Is it about me? Where the hell is she? Oh, aren't you gonna say something here?
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe something professional for a change.
Professional? No.
Why not?
Because it's obvious you two need a more productive way to work through your issues.
I thought that's what you were here for.
Nope. That's what this is for.
Where's mine?
You don't get one.
Why not?
Liza needs it more.
This is the last session I'm paying for.
Oh, what? Because you didn't get your own bat? I have reasons for being upset. Valid reasons.
Okay, well, just tell me what they are. Tell me what they are. Say something.
Jake. Cheated on me, broke her heart, skipped town. He went with some floozy, didn't care what it did to her.
How is that my fault?
You know, not everything's about you, Adam.
No, but you just said...
You know what Jake did?
No, don't compare me to Jake Martin. Ow!
Excellent.
What the hell is he... I'm on Mia's side here. I think she can do a hell of a lot better than some floundering Martin. Oh, what was that?
Strike two.
You know what? You have philandered.
Well, no,
You
wait.
have philandered most of your life, as a matter of fact. Why don't we just talk about the last year?
Oh, are you going back to the judge again?
No, you know what? Let's just skip the judge. We'll start with Brooke.
Oh, come on now. Brooke isn't... That's an entirely different situation. And no, she wasn't just some face in the crowd. We had a history. It was complicated. There were emotions involved. It wasn't just about...
What, sex?
Yes.
So, if Liza and a man from her past, someone that she shared a complicated history with, have an encounter that is more emotional than sexual, you would be able to see past that, huh? You'd be able to forgive her?
Are you insane? Nothing can justify an affair right now.
You mean her affair?
No, I mean any affair. Do you realize what it would do to me if you were unfaithful right now? Is that what this is about?
No.
It would kill me. That's what. There, I said it. I've had a breakthrough. Give me that bat. Give me that bat. I want that bat. I want to beat up.
No, stop it. Don't blame Lysistrata.
No, I don't give a hoot about Lysistrata. I care about us, about our marriage. I want it to survive. But I don't want to just keep at this. You can make me your personal whipping boy. Liza, you have some issues here, too. You do. Now, you should look at that. You should work on that. Matter of fact, why don't you just stay here, right here, and work on that? And I'll go have dinner with the Uptightmores and the Stodgy Hams.
Whew, that was fun.
That was unfair. It was not right that you thought it was the time to tell Adam that I had a kiss with Tad.
Well, you wanted to know what would happen if he did, and now you do.
Yeah, well...
Oh, well, just feel free to say thank you at any time.
Thank you? For what?
Because now you know that Adam would never forgive you, regardless of the circumstances.
How does that help me?
It leaves your future in your hands. You may not realize it now, Liza, but you finally have control over the direction your life is headed. See you next week.
Do you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Encouraging, really. Keep it up.
Jamie, what are you doing here?
Jamie's, doing some online research.
Trying to ferret out your mysterious emailer?
Yep.
Well, that didn't take too long. You sure you don't know who it is?
Not a clue. As long as it's not Trey, I don't care who it is.
Be careful what you wish for. Well, I think I'm gonna get productive and do some work.
Yeah, well, we were evicted today, so you might want to do some packing.
I got a name.
Who? Wait, move.
His name is Sidney Bergeron.
Sidney Bergeron, who's that?
I don't know. I'm not going to wait for his next email to find out.